course, the Julies are out. Synopsy this time with those. He had a fantastic performance in the previous map. xantares leads the charge towards the A ramp, and as mentioned, you'll see the T forces challenging this side of the map time and time again. Here comes the first frag.
Oh, it's going to go Synopsy's way. What a beast, as you mentioned. Let's see if he can get more here in the pistol. Synopsy slips out, spots out Major, starts to rattle shots and does a lot of damage, but no kill. And that's the 4v4, re-established the equilibrium once more present, and more makes the difference here, puts them in front.
They've pumped the brakes here as well, not fully committing. No chaos just yet. One flatro holds towards short. GXX joins him as well. Still have two smokes, two flashbangs on the T side with the man advantage, but they've taken a lot of damage en route. What's the finishing play here? Posturing. Outside A for now. Making their way up the ramp, and they'll smoke left and right, flash over. Try to get that plan that have made footsteps here as well, so GXX knows it's coming, calls for the rotations.
GXX hops up on top. He's a little bit, but not taking much here.
Oh, no.
And onto the side, Calyx has got a headshot. The bomb plant does come in.
No.
GXX descends, nearly gets away with a low HP player onto xFloud, and he will do it. GXX with a hero pistol, and that's bad news Eagles with Vertigo's first round.
Absolutely massive there. GXX even with a few missed shots there, going for the reload, recovers, absolutely obliterates him there. The leaping shot off the boosted boxes, but it all started here with the dual elites. The man advantage, though, went in favor of Eternal Fire. Major goes down and just didn't have the resources to pull that one off. Scenario. Major happy with what they've done. Forced out a couple of smokes. They'll start to coordinate themselves back towards the A ramp, but Rigon had such an epic performance on Mirage. He's willing to fight this one as well. This is all in position. No retreat. Have to hit your shots.
Smoke's fading away. It reveals xantares soon, surely. There's another one down just for the time being, but he's phasing the smoke. The head comes up. Rigon reacts faster, and he's got the first kill, but he fumbles. Luckily, Synopsy's there to back him up. Doesn't leave him in the open, and the kills keep coming here for Bad News Eagles. It's just xFloud left. Missed shot on the swing, but Synopsy should be getting this one, and they will clean it up.
Didn't even have to break a sweat there, Dinko. That was way too easy for them. Rigon with that combative position, waiting for the smokes to fade, and what a scalp he takes to open things up. xantares didn't know what hit him. The double up from Synopsy as well, so much damage output. And GXX to seal the deal, yet to die, as they have a...
I've never seen that one before.
No.
Scenario, a strong position to quad, and given the range, he should be pretty good to take out a couple of these pistols if he's not affected by utility. And well, Molotov does get sent towards him, but he's got the smoke down, but he's out of ammo, and the reload is ill-advised. Imor runs through him with the Tech 9. There is no ammo in that M4, so he continues to take ground with the Tech 9, and now that he's got the generator, he can start to reload. xFloud on the stairway catches Rigon, unsuspecting, and Eternal Fire. They should have found their way through into this bomb site, and maybe even their first round, Henry.
Spotting the window of opportunity there, the run and gun method with the Tech 9 yields a couple of frags, but there's no save here. Bad News Eagles fancy it, and they're going to find at least one frag in return, but xantares, he won't let them get anywhere near the C4. The bomb ticking at some pace now, but finally he is silenced.
Defuse.
2 versus 3, and the defuse is coming in. They've got to run through. The Tech 9 denies. Is that going to be enough? One player remaining. One flat throw brings it down to the 1 versus 1. The defuse will come through. And there we go. Get back in the game.
Finally fended off. This is the kill that really gets it going. Imor just kept running.
Yeah.
And this is just focused on the site here. Rigon doesn't read the stair player at all.
Well, that's the sort of round that gets the blood pumping, Dinko.
Certainly does.
He's got one of the most powerful AK-47s on the planet. Works his way towards middle. Going to be boosted up by the looks of things here. There's the explores construction. There is an AWP waiting for him. If he gets on this box, guaranteed frag. There it is.
Fantastic work. Just to rip open that first kill. Start to settle into this one. Eternal Fire. They throw some utility in mid, not committing with it. They're going back down the ladder. Once you get that open, it gives you a lot more options, especially with the better weapons.
It's a nice smoke from xantares towards middle as well. Takes vision away from the elevator room as they go back towards A here, hoping to keep those rotations at bay. Synopsy Won't have the information. They're crawling up to the left. This could be challenging. He'll get nothing. Amor takes him down. 5 on 3.
At least he gets some damage.
All remaining CTs are here, though. The flashbang is effective, and the trade comes through. Should be a guaranteed round at this stage.
Yeah, just a lot of solo fights. Not going the way of B&E. 15 seconds, though. If they can delay, if they can run this clock down, if they can deny the plant, Henry, this could be the round. The rifle, they're doubled up together. They could stop it. There's one flash. There's the kill. They have to get on the plant right now, and they can. It's all about this fight. xantares runs around the corner, and there's not enough time, and he goes down after the time.
Oh,
That is a ridiculous round to lose.
That's exactly what we are talking about in the pregame. The amount of advantages they've had in this tournament that they've fumbled due to time, due to spacing. The chaos comes through. Excellent work. Big round on either side. Whoever takes this one will break the finances of their opposition. Round 7. 5-1 on the CT side. As we slow things right down. Probing towards B once again. We saw xantares not have the crispy shot we've come to expect from him upon entry before. Can he find it this time? It's exactly the same thing, Go.
Oh, he's just charging up. Look how much space he's got. He sees Scenery.
That's
Get
more
the
like
second
it.
he will. And when things go wrong, you can sometimes rely on the Turkish talisman of xantares to get you right back into it. Immortals dives down to the bottom of the stairs. It's actually Calix that gets that kill, but it doesn't matter. No difference. Eternal Fire have done it. They bounce back from that.
Yeah, they're right back in this game now. That was a much-needed round, and they'll take the AWP as well. Remember, the finances were limited on both sides. They keep 4 players alive. An amazing resurgence there from xantares. The initial spray, I thought he missed his opportunity, but as you mentioned, he just bullies his way in towards the bomb set. The second kill was a thing of beauty there. xCloud watching the rotations. Calix to close things out here. And Amor, he does find
Things off. And the Deagle.
It is the deadly Deagle of one flat throw. Good stuff to open things up. Takes considerable damage and doesn't recover a gun, but he'll fall back. It's partial, but it's actually another full investment. So it's Deagle, armor, smoke, and a single flash. And they have the man advantage, but creeping in towards the A side. This is going to be the trigger now. They'll force the way in, but the flashbang is absolutely brutal. The second kill found for B&E.
Not again. Not another round like this. Up against the weaker guns. Oh, Rigon's got the AK. And it's another headshot. He doesn't close yet, but Amor has to pull them out of the hole, and he's certainly digging. Trying to help them out. And he's run down. He's taken a lot of damage. He's sustained so much. He's down to 3 HP.
Well, the rotation's already come through as well. The Deagle will be ready and waiting. Just needs to land one single shot here. A flashbang to be delivered, but there's almost no... Oh, the flash is perfect! It gives him an opportunity here. If he can find this shot,
no way!
This round is back on!
Immor just needs one more, and he sees exactly where his next target is. Immor goes for it, but so close, yet so far for Immor.
This is the map that keeps you on the edge of your seat. The Desert Eagles prevail, but Amor with a fantastic effort there. So close, yet so far. One more bullet would have done it. He gets the bomb. He has the advantage as this interacts. Want to steal the momentum back away. They're going towards B once again. This has worked out well for them. xantares, a powerful unit, leads the charge up the B stairs. Looking to crack things open once again. Here comes the play. Grenades once again. A staple of the Eternal Fire setup these days.
They got it in their toolbox, but they no longer have xantares, and he is usually the sharpest of them.
Well, this is delivering on all fronts. Exactly what we want to see. In a grand final, the UMP still in the hands of Synopsy here. Rigon, strong position at the top of the A ramp. Looking for anyone creeping through the smoke here. Good flash. Knocks him off his perch.
Rigon climbs back up. And the UMP trying to get involved in some skirmishes towards the bottom of the ladder. No one comes out, worse for wear. 45 seconds. Immor has made his way through short. Is this the space needed to move forward for Eternal Fire? Calix loses against Rigon. Immor won't though. He'll make up for it. Trades it quite quickly. Bomb plant secured. Now a 3v3. Post plant for Eternal Fire. Looking to push forward to 3 rounds. Eternal Fire starting to come in on the retake, or rather, E and xFloud's got himself the kill through the spam when Flatro taken out. Low health on the 2 remaining CTs.
Call it off.
With no utility, there's no shot back in, and they've got to retreat away from this.
Back and forth we go. We did say, after everyone going down in the previous round, yes, they won it, but they were fully invested with those pistols. Taking down everyone. They know the money would be very low, so it's a fantastic response from Eternal Fire, but 2 players will survive here for B&E. Not out of the woods just yet, but they do start to close the gap, 6-3. And this is what this matchup always leads towards. It's always so close. Difficult to string rounds together. As they go back to the drawing board on the B&E side, this double grenade, once again, the preparation we've seen from Eternal Fire. They've got so many nade combos in every single map, it seems, and they always seem to land. They always seem to...
Sandbags, make sure no swings are coming through. Make sure you got short control. That one-way deployed. Major's going to go around the other side of the smoke. He loses the battle. Oh no, kills coming in for the B&E side again. They're up a player now, Henry, and there's a player on the flank here. One Flatro's behind.
They've recovered some rifles. And he's locked the door behind them. They know it as well, they're committed.
They're completely trapped.
They have to go for it on the A side. They're outnumbered, but not outgunned. Smoke's down. Molotov's deployed, trying to find that spam once again, and more. Great utility usage once again.
That's their way back in. And Moore's used that to create space to get the bomb plant. Now it favors Eternal Fire because the bomb is down. There's not a whole lot to play with here for B&E, no utility. As soon as you drop back into ramp, you've got so many angles, you don't really have to peek that often. You have to have good utility for these retakes to work on the CT side. You might even think about saving these 2 AKs, but they're going for it anyway.
They have defuse kits. They'll need to find quick frags though. They'll touch the bomb, it's not a commitment. Hoping to bait out some terrorists here, and they've done so. But xantares and Calyx answering back, just 1 player remains. The hopes and dreams of winning yet another 4 spy start to diminish now.
But he can still do a lot of damage.
Can hold them here.
xantares as well. Calyx to stay alive, so at least 1 player stays up, but that is
justify really any investment into this next round. Should be the full eco. xFloud watching the rotations like a hawk. As he and no kits either. Bare bones utility. xantares picking up the pace. No B walk this time. He's full sending towards the A bomb site. Great opening frag once again. Rigon, who's been so strong on this side of the map, removed early, and they'll pump the brakes now. Don't have to fully commit. They've got the man advantage.
Eternal Fire are just looking like a completely different team. Like, I thought their cage would have been fully rattled, but they've managed to come back.
Absolutely.
This is great control of the ramp. They haven't really been losing players here at all. So much time to play with. And so much utility. And if they just execute into the site, it forces a retake for B&E, and they, once again, don't have much utility for this. So if it's just a clean execute, I favor Eternal Fire just converting this.
Nice smoke. Flatcher there loses the vision. Trying to use the gap.
That's the only smoke they had as well here on the CT side, and it's completely neutralized.
Yep.
Still taking the time though, Eternal Fire. Still got a few extra smokes available. They can re-execute again. You know, the first execute is just the first wave of utility, baits out all the final pieces from the defense, and now you can go in, and there's not going to be much resistance, and you're going to take them down with the rifles. They got to know that GXX is short, and they do clear him out. They've won the round, just on kills.
Yeah, fantastic effort there. Opening kill, courtesy of xantares, and they play it so well. They don't panic, they don't choke, they don't just run into the bomb site. They slow it right down, provoke reactions, and nail the execution towards the site, losing only 1 player en route. The fallen xantares will be remembered for his contributions at the A ramp.
Absolutely.
It was a noble battle. And that's going to tie things up. 6-6. What a bounce back this is from being 4-0 down. Scenario in towards T-Spawn, but is Calyx on his way? He's actually going to be investigating this position. Does he fancy it?
No, not yet. And it looks like...
That was the partial buys. They've got a nice strong setup here with the GXX Orb, which has been missing, and unfortunately, another opening pick for Eternal Fire.
There's Calyx again. Great work. One Flatcher can be one of the heaviest lifters for this team, and for him to go out so early in such an important round in this first half, Getting used to that now, Bad News Eagles. Eternal Fire don't mind slowing it down once they get this opening. They use the clock as much as they need. They've got so much utility. The CTs have a bit, but not a lot. Retakes would be difficult, so Rigon's really got to frag out here in this corner. They go through, they check him. Synopsy at least gets one, but xantares clears out both of the A players, and that's a 4v2 right away. You want to save this, honestly. You can't win this round. Last round of the half coming up. Get the AWP and the M4 into the next, but GXX has made a difference here, Henry.
Yeah, that could be the incision that persuades them to go for this one.
They're making the right read too. They're coming back to B, but Calyx has got very deep already. Maybe he can cause a few problems here with the rifle.
But he's heard some footsteps as well. Does he want to tell his teammates to fall back? They've got time to do so, but it looks like he's guaranteed a frag here.
Oh, he's got the kill on Scenario. It's just GXX left. AWP retake versus 3 just seems so unlikely, but I don't even know if he gets to save it. That's the problem. The Hunter is on his way. xantares tracking, just sees a little bit of his prey, and he's on the hunt, but he can't make much noise about this. Well, they've sent the other player down, and it's not happening.
You don't want to swing one by one here. Wait until xantares is in position as well. This is an incredibly important kill. You might guarantee the follow-up round here and win the half. Can they do it? Where is he?
Where has he gone? Guys, surely you tick off the boxes now. There we go. GXX spotted xantares.
He's looking at his teammate. Is that, have you seen him?
What about you?
We can have a look at that opening kill. So here it was, yeah, towards B.
Oh, he does that?
Yeah, just through the smoke. The balls are still there. Fair play. xantares with a double spray down, looking incredibly sharp. Calyx contributing after a very difficult second map from only 8 SMGs, Thermi, and an M4.
More. He's under a lot of pressure here. Flash goes in. That's the perfect move. That's got them the first kill here at Bad News Eagles. They will not be losing the first player this time.
Trying to deny the recovery of the AK-47. They throw the Molotov on the gun. They know that's valuable. You can throw it down the elevator shaft if you fancy.
Rigon just jump spotting. Now has seen xantares. He goes again. Has he seen him? Yes, he has confirmed now. So he's going to run back. This is interesting. Rigon's going to be staying up on top. Good position.
Wow.
MP9. Rapid headshot.
They need this round. And Rigon's doing everything he can to drag them over the finish line here. Round 15. And a 5-on-3. They can't afford to give this one up, but he fancies another go at it. Spots the head.
How is he getting away with this? Another one on the MP9. The little gun. But all the kills. And xantares now left in a 1 versus 3.
Let him cook, Dinko.
He's a pretty good chef. He's whipped us up some great meals already in this tournament, but Synopsy, he's
a B rush, let's get it on.
Right in, one flat throw, looks to quad, but it's Calyx and X-Flat with the first 2. Eternal Fire are finding every single kill, and Synopsy is left just picking up the scraps. But it's a round for the Turkish team, and they start the second half strong.
A straight up B rush there. You don't see many of those on Vertigo. And it's completely shut down there. They didn't stand a chance. They didn't get close. Calyx and co mowing them down one by one. A simple procedure. And the Julies for good measure. Very important round, of course. xantares and Major not messing around. An opening kill right at the start of the round, but it will be answered back in kind. Synopsy will find the point man, xantares. Damage inflicted on either side, and they might just help themselves towards the A-bomb site here. Up the ramp already. That is brave as you like. And it will be punished. And more picks up an easy frag there towards Synopsy.
This isn't the start Bad News Eagles would have talked about in that timeout to the round, but they have got the bomb down here.
Good plan.
Will they be able to secure the whole bag, though? Will they be able to secure this round win? Eternal Fire still heaps of utility, buckets of it. Sure, some weaker weapons, but some time and utility can go a long way. Rigon's angle should be good for at least one here.
You'd think so. Misses the first shot, and he is absolutely punished for it.
He sent off the side of the skyscraper, and this could be a free fall. The stick to the defuse stopped by Scenario. And so close. Eternal Fire can't get it done, and Bad News Eagles hold on. That is an incredibly important round in this final.
It looked like it was 4. You're absolutely dead on. They desperately needed this round. it works out for them, but it wasn't easy at all. Look at this contribution from Xantares. Finds the diffuser and absolutely closes
it off the crane. Significant damage really done to the T's in terms of dropping them below three-quarter mark, but xantares is going to finish off with a quick boost. That was lovely.
They've had excellent preparation for this tournament. I'm thoroughly impressed. I have not said that about their former rosters and lineups. They've always just been known as heavy fraggers. They don't seem to have this sort of mentality before.
But look at all these different moves on different maps. Look at how many times we've seen them on a different map in this tournament, and they've still had nade stacks. They've had little boosts. It's been great from Eternal Fire.
Yeah, this is very impressive. They've been in the lab, let me tell you.
Working hard. More sent around the corner, but it's not to work out. Unfortunately, they're giving kills on over to the Bad News Eagles, who will take it and get themselves back into this. Calyx re-entering from the elevator. Flash goes forward, one player out of commission with that bomb plant, but no longer. And Calyx uses the smoke deployed by the Bad News Eagles to separate this into a 1-versus-1 fight. And does he read it? Right below him. His next victim is right below him. And Juan Flatro is just looking to stay alive, but they've lost each other, and Calyx can't do it. Juan Flatro pulls it through. Headset off for the Bad News Eagles. How this is gone. The A-ramp has been pivotal in this game so far, and the more he might just deliver. The FAMAS are not ready for him. He only gets one. Probably frustrated with himself. Probably would have wanted a little bit more, but he's happy with just one. He'll have to be. xantares takes up the sandbags.
Oh, he's caught off guard.
Oh, not the best position there. And his teammate caught in the open too. These are the kind of moments that can all come crashing down. It's just Calyx left, and he is nowhere near the action. He can't do anything about it. And it's Bad News Eagles heading into the lead.
Well, it was Rigon who had that epic start on the CT side here on Vertigo, then started to drop off a little bit, but wow, what a resurgence that is. Pixel perfect precision with the AK-47, completely decimates his opposition. And you're right, just Calyx remains now. Not for long though, great round to take the lead, 11-10. Momentum on their side, money shattered for the CTs. And they know what that means. This could be a tactical timeout, maybe even for both sides, considering it's such a crucial moment now in this third and final map of the grand final. Here's the play from Rigon. This was a thing of beauty. Make a wish, Bad News Eagles. You got to bounce back now.
Synopsy with speed, trying to answer back as quickly as he can to shake this off. It's not easy to do. And the ramifications could be so great. But Synopsy has led by example so many times before in this grand final. This has been one of his quieter maps. xFloud starts it off with a kill, a second, and there's just nothing you can do. 3 kills, quick succession, another nade kill for Eternal Fire.
The tactical airstrike finds multiple targets. Huge damage inflicted, but Rigon, he is fighting back. A strong Molotov throw has enabled them at least a feasible scenario here. 4 versus 2, but they have no further utility. GXX down to 36 points of health. They have a minute to work with. Smoke goes down towards elevator. That was the last of the utility, recovering the Molotov. And they have to find kills here. Rigon with the bomb. This is a brave maneuver, but he pulls it off.
How's he done that? The Swissman neutralizes Imor. And now we have a 2 versus 3. 35 seconds. Bomb plant not yet gone for. Rigon will fake the plant, tries to bait out the utility, and smart decision. He is so low, he can't survive inside of the util. Now he'll go back. He has to commit this time, but he actually taps. He wants another kill. That smoke's fading away. Rigon's blinded, gets caught, no bomb plant. There's the second kill, and Eternal Fire win the round.
What a round it was, 2 in a row now for Eternal Fire. They are looking incredibly strong. Everyone's stepping up in these crucial moments. xFloud, huge damage here with the M4A4. We're back into the action. No rushes this time. We'll see a boost come through, but we'll be dismantled, thinking better of it. Slow and controlled so far. Full buys on either side. The GXX AWP is out. And looking to boost towards middle. xantares, this is his position. He gave him this treatment in the first half. He should be aware of the possibility. And will he nail the flick? I would say probably.
It is xantares after all.
What a beast.
Well, instead of going for the flick, decided to climb up construction and go for the fight. Over the top, the analog way. He'll run down the ladder here. Come on, flatro. 45 seconds left of this round. There's a fight going on in this A bomb site. Rigon charging up, and he's going to commit to the top of the boxes and lose his life to xantares. Luckily, GXX comes in with a pick. This is a commitment of all 4 players into the A site. Final 30 seconds for PNE. Seneri with the headshot on Major. He's taking down the in-game leader on the other side of things, and they're going for the bomb plant. And more, not seeing much. Waiting on his teammates to get close, piecing together what utility they have left, but they might not have any resources left at all because Juan Flatro is mining them for everything they've got left. And Amor comes through the smoke. There's another kill for him. Could this be nuclear from Amor? Nearly lines up one, but it's Calyx still alive. Seneri swings, and another massive round for Seneri in this grand final. Everybody is having their moments.
It is a chef kiss moment there for Seneri, a must-win round. It comes down to the wire once again. Opportunities for both teams to close that round out, but he's delivering on all fronts. The AK-47 connecting time and time again. Holding strong here with the bomb planted. Seneri had to find Calyx.
Eternal Fire. They're starting to send some reinforcements over towards this B side to help out Calyx. Is he going to be strong enough to be the first pillar of defense? The foundations of this B hold. Calyx will get one. Now it's xFloud's turn, and he's had some massive moments.
Yeah, he really has.
They're not committing to this, though, just yet. They're starting to draw back with that bomb. They have some options left for 50 seconds. Perhaps A is the correct call. Rigon at the front. The Swissman looking for the holes. In the defense.
Oh,
He
no.
looks away. The timing.
Oh, no.
That's a little detail that could cost him big. Moving forward, and more swings out. Another kill for the CT side.
Look how low the HP is. I think that's done. They have to retreat. They can't justify going for this one anymore. And he didn't trust that the sandbags were clear. Turns around for a split second, the worst possible moment, and down he goes. And his teammates just don't have the HP to justify even attempting this one. Round locked in, 5 seconds remaining. Looks like they will survive, but they'll hold on to just AKs. They won't get any further cash, but fortunately their reserves are quite high. But we tied things up once again. Trying to stay composed. Not the end of the world here for Bad News Eagles. Cash is there. The Calyx once again stepping up, funneling them back towards the A site. Amor doing everything here. Great movement. Locking down shox. See if they can provoke further utility. Flash is being delivered. Everyone now from Bad News Eagles on this side of the map. They'll pull the trigger momentarily.
Oh, great kill from Rigon. He really does pull that trigger to devastating effect. The opening kill now to BNE to try and tip the scale once more in their favor. Take the lead by a small margin, but there's still so many players here for Eternal Fire. A gap, but Rigon just runs right through it. And he tears through xantares. The plant's starting to come in, but xFloud has found a kill back. And that's important. It keeps them in this slightly.
Getting that bomb down with 2 HP was a scary task, but they've pulled it off now. They start to retreat, peel away from the bomb site, as they know they have a huge advantage, but it will be Synopsy to make up for the missed orb shot.
Yeah, Synopsy's keeping Bad News Eagles ahead here. Another kill for Synopsy. It is just Major left. He'll try his best, but he cannot do it. And once again, Bad News Eagles head back into the lead.
Back and forth we go. A huge round to pick up. xantares doesn't look happy about it. Some bickering going on. Questioning how they lost so many players early on. Is that gap. That was exploited. Great shots of Synopsy. Eternal Fire. Big grenade to kick things off there. Rigon taking a lot of damage here. Flashbangs being thrown over. Another grenade. Wow! Huge. Look how low they are as they try and creep their way in towards the B bomb site.
Soaked up so much of the damage, but they haven't been taken out yet. All 5 players still remain on either side. Rigon starts to bring those numbers down, cutting through one. Major trades back, and the pack of Bad News Eagles players still continues to move forward. They hunt as a group. And the swing from Major set up into the play. He's got himself a double. Only a bullet left and a headshot lands. And Synopsy, he's alone. A 1 versus 4 to win this championship alone. Otherwise, we need all the rounds. And what else would we want in this competition? Synopsy hits the headshot. Eternal Fire decided to play for overtime, and they have that chance now. It's not done yet. Round 30 needed in this grand final.
Well, we talked about the preparation and the utility usage from Eternal Fire. They keep turning up round after round, bombarding their opponents with HE grenades. 200 plus damage out at the B steps, and it's enough. Major, the in-game leader, swings into action, mows them down. Look at all the assists. At Abdul's AK-47 as we get into round number 30.
The most likely outcome is bonus rounds. More rounds of Counter-Strike is what we are expected to see with these purchases. But Bad News Eagles, they have proven time and time again they can battle against the odds. It's pretty much their story. And they go for the boost over the top, but Calyx reacts. It's the first kill for Eternal Fire, a step closer to overtime.
So what is the next move? It's not looking good. The overall complexion of the round is quite grim for Bad News Eagles. They've got a smoke, a single smoke and a couple of flashbangs. The AWP is out and about, but time ticking away now. Sub 1 minute. Difficult to really get that bomb down.
Oh, the double setup in towards the sandbags. This could be a play that works out perfectly for them.
That's a good call with no Molotov as well. They can't be flushed out.
Oh, this could be massive. This could be the overtime play. This could be the key to unlock more rounds of Counter-Strike in this grand final, and the more goes out. He batters the first. GXX hits the deck, and the more just gets the lineup. Finally, he's taken out, but he doesn't read xantares, still being in that same position. And we have got overtime in the grand final in Malta.
Oh, you can see what it means to them. The head's on the CT side now.
The call to go for the conservative play a few rounds ago and not buy Henry was a massive one.
Absolutely.
Purchases both in for both teams, everything you could want. And it's a quick take towards ramp here. GXX posts up with the AWP.
Just to note, even with the overtime cash and more ops with the rifle, he's been playing incredibly well. And he holds towards short. Oh, does he ever? Through the smoke.
I'm glad he cleaned those glasses in the break, because he's seen something I didn't.
My lord. He is going to town right now. 24 kills. And they are looking active as well. They're not sitting back this round. Might even force a rotation. They might send a couple of players back towards B, feeling that they have full control of the situation. And indeed, Bad News Eagles will have the same idea. No rotations from the CTs just yet. They might try and claim the A ramp itself. There's the flash, and indeed they'll try and get some intel here. 2 players at the bottom.
Eternal Fire playing with confidence. They're just loose and free. They're able to do whatever they want. They feel confident to swing. They feel confident to go in with a flash. That's been working for them. Bad News Eagles a little cagey at the moment. This time they got the Molotov. They will force xantares out, and he won't get a kill.
There we go. They found the remedy. And now that will be the cue to make their way towards the A side, but Amor has been a real obstacle for them time and time again. He needs multiple frags here as the backup arrives in the form of Major, but they're going back. The bomb is hightailed it towards the B bomb site. It's a perfect call, but this kill is very important. Rigon is ready and takes down the in-game leader.
Massive kill for Rigon. Can he get any more? Well, it doesn't really matter if he can hold him at bay. And it's Calyx that has removed Scenery. And the bomb is down. 10 seconds.
No.
It's on the ground. They can't get to it. Xla covers off and Rigon's died to himself.
What?
GXX falls off the top of construction. I'm not quite sure how Rigon died, but he did it himself.
Another disastrous finish there. It was a cool idea, feeling like you'd been overwhelmed at the A bomb site, but time was of the essence. They had to sprint in toward the bomb site. This is where it all started. A kill through the smoke for Amor. xantares flushed out. They get themselves back in the round, and this is where the rotation came through. They're sprinting in towards B. They find the kills upon entry, but time, he jumped.
Snopsy tickled by the fire rig on as well. He's taking damage. xantares, he actually has the cojones to play sandbags again. How many times is he going to get away with that? Scenario blinded through the smoke. mejores being toppled, but xantares gets another chance. Finally, they put him in the ground.
Here we go then, an even keel. 3-on-3. Incendiaries available on the CT side. Molotovs for the Ts. Looks like they will continue with this commitment towards the A side. And xFlow playing on the front foot, wants to open things up. His teammate will beat him to the punch. They found the bomb, a 3 versus 1, and they're dominating this round. They go 2-0 up, and they'll enter the third and final round as the favorites. Money will become a little bit of an issue here with $12,500. And you can see starting to deflate over there on the B&E side. This one starting to fall out of their grasp. Major, what a play as well, you said it.
It's a different position for him. We find similar impact as Major. Oh, he's just been an absolute monster in this grand final. Recently, over the last few rounds, has delivered heavy impact. The big reason why we're even here in overtime to begin with. Eternal Fire up a player, pushing forward to tournament point. 4 more kills to convert upon. They'll be 1 round away.
Wow, that advantage didn't last for long. Rigon has done something spectacular. Gets himself towards construction. He gets the triple, make it a quad. 4 versus 1 now. He can't close it, but that should be the round guaranteed. More left as he is removed from the final round of the half. Wow, how did Rigon get away with that?
They all just lined up. It was ridiculous. He gets himself into construction. He's just spinning in circles, killing everybody that comes in his path. Here's the first, the second. Lines up beautifully, and then this double kill towards the elevator. That transfer is
wow. Here we go.
The more charging at the front of the pack comes in, sees the generator player, but it's Scenario who's won that first fight. It's Bad News Eagles edging out at the moment, and Major goes towards the back of the site. No kill yet for Major, but he will eventually pull it back and nearly doubles up. Scenario, he's so strong in the site right now, but it's still too much to handle. We're even on players. And Calyx gets in the smoke. Is a play like this? Is this the X Factor? He lights them up! The Calyx Factor! That's what it's all about! And he goes for the third, but Scenario's still standing. He's on for the ace. He's ready for all 5. And xFlow has won some clutches in this tournament, but this would matter the most.
He's gone for the AWP, Dinko.
This is wild. xFlow has so much health. Scenario, all 5 kills possibly. Throws the smoke out to the bomb, the timing, he's so low on health, just 1 bullet, and xFlow wins the 1v1. Scenario does everything he can, but xFlow brings them to tournament point.
They've pulled it right back. They were looking down the barrel of a 15-13 deficit. They bring us to overtime, and they're the ones to post tournament point first. Calyx, a godlike play in multiple tournaments, all leading to this moment.
Rigon crosses just at the right time. A second later, he would have been caught in the open, but they chased him. Major seen the gap, and he seizes it.
4 more kills. That's all it will take, and the trophy is theirs. Can they hold their nerve? Spotting one, and more is gifted. Yet another headshot. Can he double down? Looking for all 3. 1 more kill will do it.
Just GXX. The AWPer unable to clutch it in the last round, but maybe he's got something here. He hasn't been able to pull off many rounds in this competition in the clutch, but we'll see if he's able to get one. This would mean everything to keep his team in it once more. xFlow, Major, and Calyx. A 1 versus 3. Oh, it's Eternal Fire. They take the championship. They've eluded him. They found the gap. They're on the other side of the map. They lock in the bomb plant, and GXX is on his way back, making a trip that might be his final destination, and Bad News Eagles' final destination in this game. He's worried about a flank, and there is one coming. It's xFlow that might have the honors of closing this one and cutting the ribbon. of celebrations that will unfold for Eternal Fire. GXX in the sight, xCloud on him, Defuse being stuck, but surely they won't let it happen, and they won't. xCloud pulls it off, and it's Eternal Fire that complete their marathon. Counter-Strike.